What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy can't tell on YouTube shit. Hey man, we are lit that team, man. Turn. Today, tomorrow for day. Straight hood outside, big crib in the gang. Ooh. Hey man, free Palestine, free Congo, Russia do your thing, and Texas stand the fuck up. Hey man, any day is a new day to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down. Always fight back. Also, never let nobody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Stay humble. Keep this movement alive, man. The real one's coming out. The real one gonna last, man. Come to the Hebrew Israelite as a real Jew, man, who really fight for the causes, who ain't really just gonna be quiet and let shit go how it goes. We gonna make a revolution in this bit. I hope y'all like and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Alright. Boom. Today, motherfucking day. Straight hood outside, big crib in the gang. Outside shit. Alright, man, so we finna talk about man, this was a crazy trend. You know what I'm saying? That was happening a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? That I was seeing it, you know what I'm saying? You know how y'all be saying like the 15 minutes of fame and shit, man. You know, I like it when we get young, successful people to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never really hate on motherfuckers who come up with an ideal to make it. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You dig what I'm saying? But I never did get too deeply dive interest into it because, you know, y'all know how it be sometimes, man. Y'all see some shit, y'all like, man, it don't sound right. So I'm not gonna really get into it. But I'm looking into it now because, you know, it's been a few years. The Pinksauce lady. I don't really know her name officially, but you know, the Pinksauce lady. The lady who made that sauce with the pink shit, and you know, it was a big ass trend on TikTok and YouTube, and everybody was talking about it for like a year or two, and you know, it kind of disappeared, but it's popping back up. So I did not know what was really going on with the Pinksauce situation, man. I didn't know that you know, so much shit had happened to the lady, not like harmful or some shit. Well, you know, I don't know like that, but you know, as far as her business and shit, crip. You know, these people don't understand how smart you gotta be to change the whole world narrative to talk about you and your invention you done made. That's pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of times you don't get the credit for the ideals or you know anything. You know, white people still to today take our ideals and try to thrash them, and but then at the same time they make their own shit out of what we made. You know, that's all they do is colonize our shit and take it and make money off of it. But you know, the Pinksauce lady, you know, man, I ain't gonna cat, that shit seemed smart, but it was kind of a bad idea, but a good idea at the same time because you know it boosted her up and brought so much money onto it. But you know, the thing about it is like when you making a ideal and invention, man, you gotta make sure that hole is fucking dummy proof, because any little oh, look at this shit, it's fucked up, they'll drag your ass down easily, because they hate seeing us win anyway. So it's like, you know, but shout out to these motherfuckers who make these videos, man. We finna get to a deep dive, look into what's going on. They say shit going crazy now. So that's why we're looking back into what's really happening with the Pinksauce lady. Cause she popping back up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get people to try her new ideal. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, and let's get into it.
I could just hit the restart button and like restart it all, but it's okay. Look how gorgeous.
Well guys, I didn't think we'd be back. Today we are revisiting one of the most controversial internet figures from the last couple of years, and the reason that is probably not gonna surprise you. Chef Pie, Chef P, the pink sauce lady, whatever you want to call her, she's still kicking, guys. Now if you somehow have no idea who I'm referring to when I say the pink sauce lady, one, I'm not sure why you clicked on this video, and two, I'm not even gonna try to explain who this woman is. There's simply too much lore to go into in a single video, so if you want to really be caught up from the get-go, I'll put a link in the top right corner that'll get you sorted. But yes guys, you heard me right. The pink sauce lady, she's still out there. She's still terrorizing people with her terrible sauces, and it's somehow getting worse. For some reason, last night I was like, you know what? I should go check in on Chef Pie. I have no idea what prompted me to do this, but I did it, and I was treated to a wonderful display of a woman desperately trying to claw back into the limelight so she can return to selling dangerous products to the public. She is back with 2 new sauce products and an advertising method that is strangely aggressive. You'll see. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Look at this. Like, just to look at this. Like, y'all, I just wish I could just hit the restart button and like restart it all, but it's okay. This is like the best thing ever, guys. Oh my gosh! I think I perfected my product. I think I perfected my product.
Alright, so this is the video that I saw that made me think I should maybe check out the rest of her TikTok page and see what she's been up to recently. Because this video, it kind of makes her look a little crazy. She's sitting here stirring a bowl of what looks like goopy Pepto-Bismol, and everything she's saying is just complete nonsense. Pretty much the only comprehensible thing she's gonna say during this entire video is that she thinks she's finally perfected her product, which is really not what you want to hear after that product has been on the market for years, especially not when that product is something edible. This might be a controversial take, but perfecting the product should come before you have people eat it.
Like, y'all, no, but for real, like, what? Oh, they could never. Oh, it's so beautiful. See, and then when I mix my sauce and I just see how vibrant and beautiful the color is, I just rock myself and I'm like, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Look how gorgeous.
Okay, not sure why the spirit of Freddy Fazbear took over her there at the end, but this seems like a profoundly intimate moment. I don't think this should have ended up on the internet. I mean, look, I'm not a doctor or anything, but just watching this video, it does not really seem that Chef Pie believes everything is gonna be alright. But like I said, seeing this video on her page is what prompted me to continue my search through her TikToks, and I came across a couple of videos where she is going around pressuring people into trying her sauces, and the reactions are exactly what you would expect.
Can I record y'all? Hold on. Okay, so I'm out here getting honest reviews. If y'all ever heard of me, y'all know I'm like one of the most hated people on the internet, but I'm real respected in real life.
Wow. Okay, that is a very telling statement. Controversial? Sure. One of the most hated people on the internet? Not even kind of. And then to follow that up by saying I'm very well respected in real life? By who? Like, I'm not saying you aren't, but by these random people? You think this random person you just walked up to holds this crazy respect for you or something? This is weird.
No flavor, it's just color.
Okay, so it is flavor. So my description of it is sweet, tangy, and a little bit spicy. But I don't say Both of them.
Okay.
So I don't say that it's like it tastes like something because it tastes like pink sauce, it tastes like blue sauce, right?
Okay, so we're gonna get into this more later, but just remember this description, okay? We've got sweet, tangy, and spicy, and apparently it tastes like nothing else. Now, when I first heard her say this, I was just like, okay, everybody who's making something like this is probably gonna say that, right? And then I looked at the ingredients, which we're gonna look at later, and you know what? This might actually taste like nothing else. Not for good reasons, though.
So do it taste like ranch?
No. I don't know what it tastes like. It got its own flavor for real. It tastes good.
So do it taste like ranch?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta really. It's good though. I like it. I gotta try the pink one, but I like the blue one.
Look, she done dipped the blue one like 3 times, y'all.
Alrighty, so in my professional opinion, I don't really think these two like the sauces. I think maybe the lady with the red hair might like it a bit more, but the one on the left is like actively shaking her head. And it's also just a tonal thing. They both got the classic voice when you're trying to not make it seem like you dislike something. Your voice gets a little bit higher and you're like, yeah, this is not bad. It's pretty good. This is just one of those things where I feel like we've all got sort of a human connection. You can always tell when somebody doesn't like what they're eating, and these two don't like what they're eating.
But does it taste like any other sauce that you've ever tasted before?
Not at all. No. No, it got its own little flair to it. It's good though.
Thank you, y'all.
This one definitely don't taste like nothing else. This one tastes like it's unique too. But I don't know. It's real good. Like it makes me feel like it could be from something else or something. I don't know.
Well, thank you. You keep eating it, girl. So it's a compliment either way. Okay. So she say her favorite is the blue, but she liked the pink, and she liked the pink too. Period. Yeah, I don't know them from nowhere, okay?
Chef Pie, I've got to level with you. If you did this to me, I think I might be a little frightened to tell you I don't like the sauce. You're coming off a little bit threatening in this video, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just the microphone making it seem this way, but it seems like you are screaming at these women. Also, addressing the whole it doesn't taste like anything else, I don't really think that's necessarily a good thing. We as humans have had a long time to come up with a lot of different good sauces. This might be kind of close-minded of me to say, but I feel like we've discovered most of the good ones. Anything new coming out these days should at least remind you of something. I don't know if I want to be patient zero to a brand new sauce category.
Easy that is. Lord.
She hasn't even tasted the sauce yet, and this lady is approaching the pink sauce like a wild animal. Smart woman.
Okay, so first question. Do it taste like ranch? It don't, right? It don't.
Her eyes tell you everything you need to know. This woman is not enjoying the pink sauce. Also, what is Chef Pie's obsession with confirming this doesn't taste like ranch? Ranch is pretty damn good. If you're trying to come up with a new tasty sauce, having it taste like ranch is probably not a very bad thing.
Does it taste like any other sauce that you've ever had?
No, it do not.
But is it good?
It is really good.
Thank you. Okay, so now this the blue sauce, y'all. And I'm gonna let her open her own sauce. Go back a little bit, Poppy, because they can hear me. She say, it's so good.
Chef Pie, I think these people are afraid that you're gonna like turn them into a sauce if they don't comply. Nobody likes this. You can see it in the face of these two. They are uncomfortable.
Okay. Come a little closer. I gotta get the dip.
This sauce genuinely looks like sewage water. What is the obsession with making these sauces colors that are not really found that often in food? Blue is a color that signals like instinctual alarm bells when it comes to humans and food. Apart from blueberries, basically nothing else that you eat is blue, so when you see blue on food, you think mold. Yummy.
So what about this one?
It's a little different, but it's
It's a little different, right? But it's good. Period. Okay, see, I had to come out here with the people because the people is going to tell the truth, honey. Period.
talking. It's really good.
Thank you, Marley.
Again, Chef Pie, I'm gonna have to go against the grain here and say these people are in fact not telling the truth. The situation is not very conducive for people being completely honest. You've got the creator of the product you're trying standing right in front of you. If you know anything about them, you know they've recently lost everything. They just paid for your meal and you're being filmed. Nobody's gonna say, yeah, this shit is ass. Absolutely fucking disgusting. You should quit. Of course, people are just gonna take one bite, stomach it, and say it's fine. It's called being kind. Alright, so remember when I said we're gonna talk more about the ingredients? It's time. So it seems like Chef Pie actually did learn a lesson after sending curdled dairy across the entire country, that maybe if you can't make sure you're doing something like that correctly, you shouldn't do it. So instead, she's moved to like a Hidden Valley Ranch kind of system, where she just sells the seasoning packets and you make it yourself. The problem, however, lies in what is in and on those seasoning packets. As you're seeing in the background, she's given a little tutorial on how to make this pink sauce, except this is not at all what the packet says to do. She says put in mayo, sour cream, sweet chili sauce, all this stuff. And then if you go to the website, the instructions say 1 cup of milk, 2 cups Cool Whip, and 1 cup condensed milk. So that's a little bit different than what you're showing us here, Chef Pie. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, what's actually in this seasoning? So the very first ingredient is organic freeze-dried red dragon fruit powder, which means dragon fruit powder is the most common ingredient in this seasoning. And if you've ever had dragon fruit, you know that they don't really have that much of a taste. So if the biggest ingredient in your seasoning is a dried fruit powder that doesn't really have much of a taste, you've already got me kind of worried. This makes me think that this is nothing more than like glorified food coloring, right? But let's continue. We then have strawberry powder, honey powder, brown sugar, and vanilla powder. Keep in mind, this is shit she's advertising to eat with like chicken. This sounds like a cupcake recipe. It's not until we get to the last 3 ingredients that we start finding things you would normally find in a seasoning like this. So when those poor souls were saying this doesn't taste like anything we've ever had before, I think they might have actually been being honest. They probably bit into their food expecting like a ranch or an aioli type of taste, and then their taste buds get assaulted by what is basically toaster strudel frosting. It's such a strange combination of ingredients that I feel like I have to try it. So, if you want to see me put myself through what I'm assuming is going to be a torture-esque experience, go follow my Instagram, baby. I'm going to be chefing it up real soon. Well guys, what do you think? Am I about to prove myself wrong? Is the pink sauce going to be the greatest thing that's ever graced my tongue? I don't really understand the angle here because I'm assuming she's doing this to kind of take her business back, but the ingredients between the original pink sauce and this are completely different. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different because one's a sauce and one's a powder, but they're so far apart that they can't taste anything alike. Not that I've understood a single moment of this woman's business plan ever, but I don't get this. If you enjoyed this video,
the other day, I was walking through my local Walmart and stumbled upon a familiar product that I made a video on in July of 2022. The item was a pink sauce. You remember, the product that was slammed by every content creator on both TikTok and YouTube respectfully. Well, yeah, I saw the sauce and it instantly brought me back to last year. And I wanted to check out what happened to the pink sauce and why Walmart was only selling this great product for just $3 a bottle. The last time I spoke about Chef P and the pink sauce, we left the video off by giving Chef P the benefit of the doubt to fix the issues that were consistently being brought up by the customers who bought the pink sauce. This was the issue with the serving size, the ingredients, and the inconsistencies with the color of the pink sauce. Now, obviously, those issues must have been fixed because if not, I'm pretty sure the sauce wouldn't be in Walmart. It'd probably be in your local like Five Below with a bunch of warning labels before consuming. And because the sauce looks like a radioactive slime, I'm sure the distributor wanted to change the tint of the sauce, which is what they ended up doing. But before we continue the video, I have to give a big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which happens to be Ridge Wallet. Now, as you may have seen in the Discord chat, again, when I last spoke about the pink sauce, Chef P was in denial of how bad the sauce was, and only apologized when the consumers started to leave bad reviews on her website and anywhere that they can get pink sauce. It went so far as to creators faking their own deaths in order to poke fun at the sauce. Now, Chef P would have to take a step back in order to get everything under control, but eventually figured out her plans of what to do next with the sauce. Breakthrough when a company would pick up the failing sauce to revive the hype around it. But this video doesn't have a happy ending, but I'll hold it off there and we'll come back to that at the end of the video. Now, before we start the video, if you find yourself at any point enjoying the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get to work.
And this ass came from Eunice. This is my ass.
The sauce that took the internet by storm in the summer of 22 was later called the Pinksauce. Chef P had a background in being a private chef, even catering parties for celebrities like Trippie Redd, before even showcasing the Pinksauce on her TikTok account. Chef P uploaded a TikTok speaking about her thinking behind making the sauce, and she'd state that for over a year she was testing out the sauce until she started showing it off to her TikTok audience.
Okay, boo, thanks for your response. So pretty much a year ago, I wanted to come up with like this crazy, innovative, like off the wall sauce, and I was like brainstorming with my best friend, and I was like, I want to make a pink sauce. So she's like a vegan, like fake ass vegan pescatarian, and she was like, well, if you're gonna make a colored sauce, then it has to be natural. So that's when I started doing my research as to how I can get the color this way naturally. So it is 100% naturally colored with no artificial additives. And yeah, I can't tell you the ingredients that I used to make it pink, but it's pink.
After this, she'd start to market the sauce and get hype around it. She'd never say what the ingredients were in the sauce, and when the hype was at an all-time maximum, she'd start to do pre-sales and send out the pink sauce to anyone who bought it. But this was the start of her being called out for her lack of awareness for food safety and sanitation. The first batch of customers who received the pink sauce would be surprised by the packaging that the sauce was shipped in. Now, even though the label stated that the sauce contained milk, Chef P shipped out the pink sauce bottles wrapped in plastic without any ice packs to keep the bottles cool upon arrival to the consumer's house. And this again all happened in July during a hot summer. This resulted in many customers who bought the pink sauce to release videos on the condition that they received their bottles in. Like this creator who opened up her pink sauce package expecting to taste what the sauce was all hyped up to be, but instead was hit with the scent of spoiled food that was coming from the package. When she opened the package, the bottle was exploded and smelled rancid.
It was hot. No, ma'am. No. No. Look at this. I'm holding my breath like a motherfucker. Oh my God. Look at this. It don't even say pink sauce on this bitch. Oh my, it's gone. There's nothing else in here. Like it's gone. Oh my God. You're done.
Now, this wasn't the only customer who received their sauce this way. Another person who bought the sauce noticed that the bottle was bloated and was about to explode. So once again, Chef P would blame the consumer because in her words, the pink sauce was a prototype.
Are judging a prototype. You guys are judging a prototype. A prototype is when a product is not an official product. The pink sauce has only been an official product since the 1st of July.
We also got one of the best examples of lacking self-awareness when she stated that she wasn't selling medicine, so she didn't need the bottles to be FDA approved because she was selling sauce and not drugs.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
Now, this one video showed the amount of common sense that Chef P lacked and became a viral meme for quite some time. Then Moist Critical would get involved. On July 22nd of 2022, Charlie uploaded his video speaking about the pink sauce titled "Don't Eat Pink Sauce." This video from Charlie spoke about the condition that some of the bottles were shipped in and how this was a big issue with botulism. After its release, the video quickly rose to over 8 million views and killed any hype the pink sauce had, and then the FDA would step in and tell Chef P to stop producing and selling pink sauce until she can fix the major issues with the product. But the hiatus wouldn't last long because in August of 2022, pink sauce was saved by an angel. Actually, it was just a company that sold sauces called Dave's Gourmet. This company helped Chef P work on a safer way for the pink sauce to be sold in stores, and on August 8th of 2022, Chef P uploaded this TikTok.
Good morning, good morning. I know y'all been wondering, where am I? Where's Chef P? And what's going on with pink sauce? And why is the pink sauce sold out? Well, I'm extremely excited to announce that the pink sauce is partnering with Dave's Gourmet Hot Sauce Company, in which I'll have the opportunity to collaborate with food experts with over 100 years experience in the commercial food industry combined. I'm so excited about the growth and scaling of the sauce and the pink universe and the boys and the girls that support the movement. Thank y'all so much for believing in me. Thank you so much, Dave's Gourmet, for believing in me and supporting my dream. And it's go time.
And in the description wrote, "Dear Pink Sauce customers, I have made an amazing decision to partner with Dave's Gourmet Hot Sauce Company to help me produce, sell, and promote the pink sauce. We are extremely excited about this partnership. I have a vision for the brand and the product. However, having the support from food industry professionals will help me satisfy the demand of distributing pink sauce faster. I would like to thank Dave's Gourmet for believing in me and my product. They will be helping with the expansion and compliance with all FDA guidelines, and I will be fully involved with R&D process to make sure the pink sauce is the best tasting sauce in the world." This partnership helped Chef P with getting the sauce into stores all around the world, but Chef P still had to get hype around the brand again. She'd even get Rick Ross to taste the pink sauce in one of her older videos to try to promote it. Now, what we have come to find out is that Chef P would have to handle the refunds that she received before she partnered with Dave's Gourmet, but we'll find out later on why this partnership has been pretty rocky throughout the past couple of weeks. Now, in October of 2022, Chef P went on a talk show called The Karamo Show, and during that episode, Karamo brought out just one of the customers who were critical of the sauce. Chef P would tell the customer that she wasn't special, and then Karamo went on a rant and said that Allie, who was a customer and someone who reviewed the sauce and found sparkles in her sauce, was more in the wrong than Chef P was. This led to the show being hit with a bunch of negative comments, and rightfully so. This made it seem like if you were to review the product and be critical of it, then you were the bad one and Chef P wasn't. The episode was later pulled from the YouTube account because of the backlash it received. But after this though, the pink sauce finally made its in-store debut and was placed in over 4,000 Walmart stores within America. So this is great, right? The pink sauce was regulated and made its way onto shelves for people to try it. This was a happy ending to a bleak story, right? Well, wrong. Almost immediately within the first month of being sold by Walmart, Walmart would drop the price. It would be left sitting on clearance shelves and was barely bought by anyone. But again, on Chef P's end, it was pretty quiet. She'd promote her sauce with a distinct pink hair dye and pink kitchen throughout the year, but then all of a sudden she'd dye her hair black and stop promoting the pink sauce as often in her recent videos. But again, this wasn't questioned by anyone. Then she'd upload a video onto her TikTok account speaking about how the pink sauce sold over 200,000 bottles in under a year, which was a pretty big accomplishment, especially for a sauce that was rushed into production when it was first invented in 2022. This video was released on August 2nd, 2023 to her TikTok following, but then out of nowhere, a GoFundMe account was created by Chef P. The GoFundMe account was titled "Help Get Justice for the Pink Sauce," and it was created on August 16th. The description of the GoFundMe read, "Hi, my name is Veronica Shaw. I am the founder of the Pink Sauce LLC, one of the most viral sauce sensations of 2022. As a young entrepreneur with big dreams, I followed my intuition and went forth toward my dreams to create something new. I made a few mistakes on the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They lied to me. They are not paying me and are not being transparent about records. I've tried on multiple occasions to try and come to one accord with them, but they refused to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. I've been silenced and financially sabotaged. I'm a single mom and I do everything for my kids. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mom is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. School is a few days away. I haven't been able to get my kids clothes or anything. I am currently facing an eviction that has gone into default. The sheriffs can come to my door any day now. I need legal help. They are refusing to pay me the royalty that is owed to me. I don't know what else to do. I can't give up. I need help. Now, you probably think to yourself like, oh, this probably won't be that much money. But the amount she was asking for was over $100,000, which was insane because just a month prior, she was bragging on TikTok about Pinksauce selling over 200,000 bottles. Now, different news sources picked this story up right away, like Complex and Blavity, and this drama started to spread like wildfire. Chef P would take a whole month off of posting to her TikTok account, and Kyrie Irving would even donate to the GoFundMe account. During that month, Dave's Gourmet would come out with a statement regarding the claims made by Chef P, stating, "We disagree with Ms. Shaw's allegations, adhered to the terms of the agreement with Ms. Shaw, and we've offered to pay for Ms. Shaw's lawyer to go over the terms of the agreement and how it relates to the payments that were made to Ms. Shaw." She indicated that she's open to an amicable resolution of this dispute and the parties are in discussions. But Chef P would return to the internet and uploaded a video on YouTube speaking about her eviction and the drama surrounding Dave's Gourmet. She'd speak about the money she received from Dave's and stated that this wasn't $140,000 altogether, and how she blew through the money because when she was setting up everything for the sauce to be released, she was homeless and was living in hotels.
It wasn't an upfront payment of $120,000 straightforward. It was sent to me partially. I don't know if it blocked out right there because the low battery thing came. But they were partial payments, and then also a huge chunk of that money went towards me paying for Airbnb and paying for hotels because, mind y'all, I was homeless for 6 months following this, in which I kept having a security issue because I was promised that I would receive legal help for people spreading false narratives about the Pinksauce. However, that never happened. So it built up a lot for me, in which they know, and I have proof of the conversations that I actually had with them about not receiving the support that I was promised. When I received my royalty for Q1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that I'm uncomfortable and they know that I would have been hiring legal help, they make this bogus excuse as to why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that. So it's like, long story short, these people defrauded me. So I will have to sue them for fraud because it's not only the calculation of the royalty, but it's everything else that is deteriorating my business and my brand. Because when we had negotiation, this is an innovative brand. This is an innovative product, which comes with risk, which means that money has to be allocated and put into marketing. The marketing is the company. They did not do that, which caused me to suffer drastically. And yes, I am in this for the long haul. That's why I'm here still fighting for my brand, because I'm not looking at the $1 million that was made. I'm looking at the millions and millions of dollars that wasn't made because they're not freaking listening to me.
Dave's Gourmet released a mega statement over on their website. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole statement because it's like at least 20 minutes long, but I just wanted to go over pieces that I found important. So starting off, Dave's Gourmet would write, Shaw received an upfront payment of $45,000 as part of the agreement for DG, which is Dave's Gourmet, to pursue the sales of PS, which is Pinksauce. They'd go on to say, according to the agreement, Shaw was responsible for all the refunds for the products that predated the agreement. After the agreement was signed, we learned that neither Shaw nor her entities had enough funds to cover all the refunds to the people who never received the products that she was responsible for according to the agreement. There was a hold put by Shopify and PayPal on most of the cash in Shaw's accounts due to multiple customer complaints, and even the cash that was there was mostly not available to pay refunds. DG couldn't see the customers disappointed with no product and no refund, so it provided approximately $30,000 to cover the refunds, even though this was Shaw's responsibility. Some of these funds came back to DG later in the year after the hold on the Shaw's account was lifted by PayPal and Shopify. The statement would continue with, according to the agreement, Shaw receives royalties that depend on the gross profit that the company makes on the sales of Pinksauce, and there is a milestone payment if certain goals are met. The royalty payments are based on gross profit because at the time, we did not know what the Pinksauce product would cost given that it contains expensive ingredients like dragon fruit that needed to be factored in. And DG also advised Shaw that Pinksauce royalties should not be her only source of income as they can fluctuate, and she should have a regular job to make sure that she has financial stability. At the time, DG did not know if any sales would be generated for Pinksauce. In the fall of 2022, Shaw was struggling financially. DG decided to be helpful and over the course of several months provided Shaw with multiple cash advances that totaled more than $40,000 without charging Shaw interest or fees. These advances were supposed to be offset by the future royalties that Shaw was going to earn. In March of 2023, Shaw communicated that she had spent the entirety of her previous advances and that she needed another advance to feed her children and avoid being evicted. DG sent her 2 advances that totaled $5,000, but again encouraged her to continue working her other job and pursue her private chef career as she was doing prior to partnering to commercially produce Pinksauce. February 2023, Shaw requested over $10,000 in marketing expenses to throw herself a birthday party, and also asked DG to pay for her dress that cost more than $800 and shoes which cost more than $600 that would potentially be used in a TikTok video. DG suggested a smaller budget, and because DG would not approve these expenses, Shaw distanced herself from DG's collaborative marketing efforts. February of 2023, Shaw attempted to submit business expense reports for personal expenses like buying 4 pairs of sneakers or expensing her entire grocery bills. DG informed her that such activities are fraudulent and asked a lot of questions related to receipts submitted, but Shaw failed to respond. June of 2023, Shaw submitted an expense report to DG for payment for her time dedicated to making social media content since October of 2022. 1,400 hours at $90 per hour in Shaw's invoice. Such request was outside of the terms of the agreement as Shaw's compensation per the agreement was through royalties and there was no provision to compensate her on a per hour basis. In total, Shaw has received $147,449.37 in payments from her partnership with Dave's Gourmet and Pinksauce since August of 2022 to date. Now, in September, Dave Gourmet updated the statement and wrote, in August of 2023, we sent multiple messages to Shaw and her attorney suggesting creative ways to mitigate the issues and have an amicable working relationship. In return, we received a message from Shaw that DG would need to pay her $1.5 million if we want to continue selling Pinksauce. The current agreement in place is evergreen and DG does not need any special extension payments, renewals, or permissions from Shaw to continue selling Pinksauce under the terms of the agreement. So Shaw's request was odd and did not make any sense. On August 25th, Shaw notified DG that she was being evicted from her apartment that weekend due to unpaid rent. DG scheduled a call with Shaw and for approximately 2 hours discussed our proposal on how the relationship could work in the future. This proposal required Shaw to post the Pinksauce related content on social media twice a week and included bi-weekly payments to Shaw to provide her with a stable level of income for a period of time. She agreed in principle with DG's proposal but wanted her attorney to finalize the details. Shaw then asked for assistance with her overdue rent. DG wanted to be helpful but hesitated given the prior history with Shaw. DG preferred to wait until the new agreement with Shaw was fully in place before providing any help. But that was not possible over the weekend since Shaw's attorney would need to be involved and he was not available on the weekends. And by Monday, Shaw would have been evicted. In the spirit of future cooperation and creating goodwill with Shaw, DG took another chance on Shaw and paid off her past due rent totaling $14,000 that weekend and prevented her and her children from being evicted. That backfired for DG. No surprise here given the history. The following week, DG sent a legal draft of our proposal discussed on the call with Shaw to her attorney. Shaw indicated that her attorney would come back to us, but he never did. In the meantime, we received another strange demand from Shaw for $250,000. And then she posted her recent video on social media with false accusations directed at DG. None of them have any merit, and bear in mind, she posted this video shortly after DG helped her and her children not be evicted. Now, this was a pretty firm and fair statement from Dave's Gourmet that showed the receipts of each invoice she was trying to get paid from. This statement debunked every lie that Chef P had stated in the past, and it does seem like this company is pretty nice to not immediately send her a lawsuit for her defamatory comments on the company. After this, Chef P released another video on October 30th, poking fun at the fact that they are selling her sauce for only 25 cents at Walmart. Now, this situation is odd on Chef P's end of the stick. She was supposed to be the marketing for the product. She's the owner and a content creator, and her videos with the pink sauce is what got the item its hype in the first place. So for her to ask for $1.5 million was insane. I think she's been misguided and is ruining her company. Or she's just trying to milk all the money she can out of this situation. It's crazy to me that she would state in her video that she was never paid by Dave's Gourmet, but Dave's Gourmet posted the screenshots of them paying for her not to be evicted from her house, even though she stopped promoting the sauce and also gave Dave's Gourmet a horrible look with her GoFundMe account. I think Chef P will really regret treating this company the way she's been treating them over the past few months, because no one was trying to help her out as much as they were. But she's burning her bridges instead of coming to an understanding or treating the company with some type of respect. How do you feel about this situation? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any creators or video ideas that you want me to talk about, the best way you can suggest them to me is through my Instagram DMs or on my Discord. Now, there's major updates that are happening to this
Alright, back. So, like I said, man, the pink sauce lady, man, you know, she had her ideal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, bruh. And I feel like she did capitalize off of it, because it's like she got everybody to talk about it. She made patents. She made little shipping things to get to people, and she even put it in Walmart. But the thing about it is, man, is you, like I said, it gotta be dummy proof. You know what I'm saying? Cause people are haters anyway. They want to see a nigga fail off the bat, nigga. If you come up with a new idea, if you turn the water into wine, nigga, they'll hate you off the bat anyway, because it's like it's something different, and niggas ain't never really done it. So they're looking for ways to like try to say, oh no, you lie, you're a fraud. But I'm like, she's smart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, okay, get these motherfuckers to buy this shit. If they really support me and my brand and support the movement, get them people to buy it. But it's like, when you buy this shit, man, and it's not really like healthy, you'll turn your whole crowd against you, bruh. Because it's like, if they can't even eat your shit, and it's like if they eat your shit, they gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you might turn your fans into haters, because it's like you giving these niggas a product that is not even eatable. And if they do eat it, nigga, they might lose a big toe or some shit. You know, they might lose a leg or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can, you want to see people succeed. Crip. You want to see people be the best version of themselves. And so it's like, by doing that, you know, sometimes, I don't know if she cut the corners into trying to release it so fast so it can be a marketed product, but you know, when she was selling it, it's just too much shit was going on with it. First off, it looked pink. And a lot of people not used to having shit that look pink that's eatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not candy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not gonna eat no pink sauce on no damn taco, pink sauce on a steak. You know what I'm saying? But you know that pink shit is what got people to be like, I fuck with it. I feel like, man, if she would have just went the route of, let's say it was artificial coloring, would that have been better for her product? Because it's like, you got this product and you trying to make it natural base, but by making it natural base, nigga, it's almost like you was making poison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people want to support the brand, people want to support the movement, but you can't kill niggas with the movement. You trying to, like, you can't kill niggas with the shit you trying to sell to niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, she was just having so much bad shit that was happening with her sauce. Then I heard she got sued. So that can do it, you know, you can lose. And that's another thing. All this hard work you done put into this product, you made so much money on it. Then imagine it giving all that shit back to the white man. You know what I'm saying? Or to haters who didn't want to see you win in the first place. It's like, damn, you know, I done made all you goddamn money on it. I done made this far, I done got my name out there, I done put it in the Walmart, and now I'm getting sued. Now I'm back to being broke. Now everything I done done is gone. Everything I done bought is sold because I have to pay the lawsuit. And I can't even have enough to live. Like, that's why I feel like, man, when you do get that bag of money on, invest it. Invest. And the smart type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, since it's an Airbnb, I would have an RV, simply. I would have got a way to have my electricity set up. Then I would have got me a nice little car. Then I would have had everything kind of set up to where I wouldn't lose that money I made. You know what I'm saying? Because but even investing your shit can make you lose money on. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, she's smart, because she like, they tried to stop her the first time, but then she got to another company. And if they was these big ass companies, they see you struggling, so they were trying to help you, but at the same time take all your shit and fuck you over. So I can't really blame that on her, because companies do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck you over, act like they trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because they see you down and out. But it's like, you know, she get chances. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, she didn't really patronize it. If she would have patented and waited longer to really sell the sauce and wait until like it was really actually eatable, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it would have lasted longer than what it did. I feel like she would have had more people fucking with it, because it's like I said, man, niggas are haters. People are haters. You know what I'm saying? They waiting for something to hate about your shit. They waiting to call you out. They waiting to take you down. Like my YouTube, people are looking to take my shit down, just like, because of who I am. Now they hate how confident I am, you know what I'm saying? And who I am. The people are haters. So it's like, when you come in the game, you gotta make sure your shit is squared up tight to where a nigga can't really just fuck your shit over, man. That's why I say shout out to all the people who made this video, because it's like, people are looking for ways to try to fuck people over, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you reinvent something new, and people are like, man, what the fuck is this lady talking about? Man, she just reinvented some shit, man, that could have been me. So that nigga already, I bet how to market it off of your shit you done made. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we gotta make sure that when we really become the businessmen and the people we want to become, we gotta make sure the product we selling is 100% foolproof. You dig what I'm saying? Because your shit busting inside of a package and getting what it's called, botchelary or some shit, nigga, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? They waiting to look for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are dumb. You know what I'm saying? Not like dumb because they can get sick or sick, but like they dumb. Like, you know, like certain toys, you gotta put on the label, do not put it in your mouth, because if you eat this shit, it can kill you. Yeah, it gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it foolproof, because niggas are retarded. They'll do some shit and get sick and end up trying to sue you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can't put ourselves in a position. We done made all this level. We done made this to this level just to give it all back. Like, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, prayers out to the Pinksauce lady. I hope her movement come back to where she needs to come back. You know, sometimes people need to get humble just to, you know, really come up with a good product. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was smart. Like I said, it was smart out the beginning, but it's like, you can't rush greatness. So like, she rushed it, and so she giving out some shit that was not ready to be put out. If she would have kept the trend alive and then really invest into making that sauce really good, for people to really be able to eat that shit crip. Niggas would have been fucking with that shit till now, till today. They out here selling that shit for 25 cents on Walmart. That's insane, nigga. Man, it's really cool to even get your shit to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas be like, yeah, I made some shit and it got to Walmart? A lot of niggas can't say that. So it's like, that's a W in itself. But at the end of the day, you want to make a business. You don't want to just be a fucking moment in life, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be a spectacle. The whole goal is not to be a spectacle, but be something like, you gotta be almost like water. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas gotta live, niggas gotta live to drink water. That's how I'm trying to have my product. It's like, I want my shit like water. Like, nigga, when you come to my shit, nigga, yeah, you quench your thirst and you gotta come back for more because it's gonna be water. I don't want my shit to be no poisonous lake. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers come in this bitch, they drink some water and they ain't die. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna come back. You dig what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's poisonous. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always have that mindset to really get your goals and really set it out right. Because, you know, people's mindsets, man, and I don't know if it's just natural, but people's mindsets is, how can I destroy their shit and make my shit better? And, you know, that's sad, you know, you come with an idea of somebody put your shit down and make a bag off your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody putting your shit down, then making a bag off your shit and becoming lit because off of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like putting your shit down, like as far as making a sauce and shit. But you know that's how it goes, man. You know, this world, it's a dog-eat-dog world, man. You know, people gonna try to come up however they come up. You know, you can't get mad. Like I said, you can't get mad. Can't hate the player, hate the game. You dig what I'm saying? So crip, you always stay on your P's and Q's and really get your shit squared up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I pray that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my stuff really works out and stays how it's supposed to be. Because people, like I said, people are looking for people to take out instantly. You know what I'm saying? So prayers out, man. We out here, hood and outside. Come real gang shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.